Hi, I'm Jean Nolte, editor at Fons & Porter.
And I'm Colleen Tauke. I'm the sewing specialist for Fons & Porter. In this tutorial, we will show you how to construct the really large quilt called crossed paths.
To get the pattern for this quilt, visit our website. So this quilt started with a bunch of 5-inch squares, and just about everything in the quilt is based on that 5-inch square. So the first thing that you're going to do is take a bunch of those 5-inch squares, and we're going to make one of the big triangle units. Now, we have a little bit smaller version because it's just too hard to deal with on our mat here. So once you've joined all of the triangles, it will be larger than this.
One little tip when you're putting them together is you notice it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I pressed seam allowances in differing directions, so we had opposing seams.
So
all these went one way, those went
down in this row, up in this row, and keep going. It makes it a
makes
lot easier.
Makes for little sweet intersections. So.
Right. So the next thing that the instructions will tell you to do is trim this because it doesn't yet look like a triangle. So to get a straight edge along here, we're going to trim off the points of these last squares. So we're going to take and look for the 1/4 inch line on your ruler and put it through the corner of this square, the place where all the seams meet here, here, and so on. So I'm going to put that 1/4 inch line right there.
This is where you want to make sure your 1/4 inch seam allowance is fairly accurate, so you get a nice
right, and you want to make
cut.
sure you get 3 of them at least to make sure it's lined up, and then you're just going to cut that off. So those pieces are gone. Oops, I didn't get quite all through that. So
just
then
slide it along until you get
then you're
all
going to
the way
move it
across.
up and do the same thing again. The 1/4 inch line goes through each point
and through the
the point of that square.
last block.
Oops, get that. Okay, then. Wow, those are gone. And now you have that triangle. Of course, it will be bigger than this.
No longer stair steps, but a triangle. Okay, you're going to repeat that for the 4 large pieced triangles within this quilt. You're going to join them with 5-inch strips of sashing, 4 pieces of those, and a cornerstone in the very center. Now you also, in the directions, you'll have to cut some very large corner squares and
squares.
1/4 squares of a red purple color and a background, and follow the piecing diagram in the pattern, and you will have crossed paths.
This quilt should go together really pretty quickly because it doesn't have that many pieces in it.
It's one large block. Thanks for joining us today.
To see more of our videos, visit our website.